Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Andy in Singapore. If you haven't done so, I'd like to remind you to click the like and subscribe buttons because I've got new videos uploaded every week just for you. In today's video, we are going to take a look at the Seiko Presage. This is reference number SARX053 and it features this midnight blue enamel dial over here, and I really think this is the highlight of the entire watch. And I've also got a slight correction to make. In my unboxing video, I said this is a limited edition watch. It is not, alright? Rather, this is a JDM model. It is not limited, but there is indeed an LE reference number SPB069. That one is limited to 1,500 pieces, and that one features a gold-plated crescent moon on the counterbalance of the second hand. This one though, the SRAX053, is more subdued, I would say. And now with the lens zoom in just a bit, I'm going to share with you more on the specifications of the midnight blue enamel dial. It has a case size of 40.5 millimeters. It's got a total thickness of 12.7 millimeters. That is measuring from the base of the exhibition case back, which is a sapphire crystal, to the top of the flat sapphire crystal. We've got a lug width of 20 millimeters, so strap changing fans out there will be very happy with this one because you can definitely customize your own leather strap. Could be crocodile strap, could be alligator, could be carved leather, and being a dressier watch, I would think this will look good on any dark colored leather strap. The supplied stock strap here though is a really nice dark blue alligator strap, and it also has a matching inner lining. So I think this is a great job by Seiko. The leather quality here is really good, very high. It's got a really nice sheen to it, not overly glossy and cheap looking. And on top of the really nice leather strap, you're also getting a single fold over buckle here. So again, a nice touch by Seiko. Crystal size here is also very big. For a case size of 40.5 millimeters, we've got a crystal size or dial size of 34 millimeters, and we've also got a really nice sign crown here. The shape here is really good. It sort of tapers down as it gets closer to the case. At the widest point here, it measures in at about 6.9 millimeters, offering very good grip when it's setting time. So this watch here, being a slightly older model, it still houses the 6R15 movement, not the latest movement from Seiko. 6R15 has a shorter power reserve. Street price for the SARX053 is $1,138. You can definitely get this one from our boutique, and this is where the watch was loaned from. So I'm going to take some time here to thank Eric of our boutique for so generously loaning me all these watches for my watch reviews. Let's move on now to the case design and the overall build quality of the SRAX053. So the case here is identical to the Urushi dial that I reviewed some time back. Alright, so the entire series or collection of Seiko Presage that features the enamel dials, the Urushi dials, I think they have the exact same case. Okay, so this case here is really nicely polished. Alright, it features mostly polished surfaces, especially to the case sides and also on the bezel. But we've got little bits of brush surfaces over here, especially at the top of the lugs. And I think this good mix here is very pleasing to the eye and very fitting for this design of watch. We've also got a really nice curve here to the mid case, and I'm pretty sure this one here would ensure a very good fit and wearing experience. And I particularly like this part where the lug sort of swoops in rather aggressively and it slims down very dramatically as it enters the lugs. So from a very big case, about 40.5 millimeters, you can see how the lugs just narrow down, alright, as they meet the lugs. And speaking of the dial of the SARX053, I'm just gonna stop talking for a while so that we can take a moment to really appreciate this blue enamel dial here. This dial here is obviously the highlight of the watch. In fact, it is what this watch is all about. Alright, so the dial here is handcrafted by a team of Japanese craftsmen. So they've got the name of the supervisor printed here on the hang tag. So for a watch of around Singapore dollars $1,100, I think this is an amazing feat because you're really putting in amazing craftsmanship and materials into a watch which is not overly expensive. I'm also liking this leaf hands as well as the white printed Roman numerals. Let's have a look at the wrist shot of the enamel blue SARX053. So like I mentioned in the unboxing video, this is more or less pushing the boundaries a little bit. It is borderline too big for a dress watch, okay? If this was a sports watch, I think not a problem at all. So if you're looking at a dressier style of watch, I think it's always better to keep it to under 40 millimeters. But no problems at all for this one. It is still very manageable, largely due to the curve here at the mid case. And for size comparison, we're going to compare the Seiko Presage against the Citizen Stiletto. So both watches, I would say they are dressy and they come on leather straps and all that. So in terms of size comparison, you can see that the Seiko Presage is much larger. Alright, so the Citizen is already not a small watch, coming in at about 38.5. So this one here is even bigger at 40.5K size. In summary, I would say the SARX053 is a really cool watch. In terms of the dial work over here, the dial is just amazing. Okay, this shade of blue here, this texture, the amount of shine on the enamel dial is something you need to witness it in person. But on a whole, to be honest, I'm not a very big fan of the Presage 40.5mm case size because, as mentioned many times in my videos, I always believe that for a dressy style of watch, you should really keep it to at about 38mm. I think that would be the right case size when it comes to a dressy style of watch. So there you have it. That was my review of the SRAX053 Midnight Blue Enamel Dial. If you like this watch, if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you next week for more watch videos. This is Andy in Singapore together with George. We're gonna say goodbye. Bye bye.